Because when I think of traditional techno,
Really hard kick drum.
yeah, you don't listen to it when your mother's around.
No, definitely not.
I'd probably have mum over for afternoon tea with this.
100%. She might even like get a bit of a boogie going.
It's Comeback Up Late.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in the garage tonight. From humble beginnings as a bedroom DJ in Geelong, she's skyrocketed onto the main stages of Picnic Electronic, Babylon, and Carl Cox's Pure, to name a few. Her nostalgic yet innovative style cemented her a spot at Amsterdam Dance Event, and perhaps most notably, a headline slot at Sydney Myer Music Bowl 2. Please welcome our rave queen, Laura King.
Doof, doof, doof in the air tonight. House music from home never felt so right. Now your neighbors awake in the 3058. It's Comeback Up Late.
Sorry, I should have told you about that. That's a thing that we do.
Yeah, we didn't plan that one.
No. How are you, Loz? No, you need a microphone for this.
Oh, yeah.
Now, in order for today to happen,
Yes.
I had a look at our email chain and we've exchanged 50 emails to make this happen right
I
now.
actually forgot about all those emails because it was so long ago when we...
Totally. It's
tried to
almost
plan
been
this.
like 2 years in the making. So I just
yeah.
wanted you to
Not
know...
my fault, COVID's fault.
No, well, exactly. I just wanted you to know that if there's any indication that it means a lot to me to have you here, it's
Oh,
that
thank you.
I've fucking spent hours just sitting there like, please.
You had to hire like an office assistant just to email me.
And the most recent email you sent to me was an absolute doozy.
What did I say?
It was beautiful because obviously that you knew that we'd be playing a back-to-back.
Yes.
And the first thing that you said was, on email number 51, was, hey, I'm going to be playing 138 beats per minute to 150 beats per minute. I hope that's okay. He. Now, is that a challenge, Loz?
Well, I just wanted to give you the heads up.
Sure.
Just in case, because I don't know. You never know. It would have been hard for me and it would have been hard for you. So
It would have been a pretty terrible time. Now, thank you for the heads up. I've been able to prepare some faster music. Can I ask what it is about the faster side of dance music that
I don't
attracts
know.
you?
It's almost not even the pace that I go for when I'm finding music. I just, for some reason, enjoy the sounds that people use when making faster music.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't be like, all right, I want to play 145, so that's what I'm looking up.
So that's a coincidence.
It's just a coincidence that, well, I guess I must like the energy of
Yes.
the fastness, but
Totally.
I generally go for the sounds that I like.
Yep.
So,
Do you gel with slower music at all?
yeah, I love all music.
The only reason I ask that is because, look, I don't listen to music that's in the 140 and above per se.
I don't listen to it at home ever.
Really?
Never. Only when I play.
Really? So
Yeah.
what do you think is the difference then? What compels you to play it but not listen to it?
I think because when I'm playing it, it's like I'm moving around a lot, so it's like adrenaline.
Yeah.
So it creates the whole like experience
Totally.
of playing, and it's, you know, I feel awkward when I'm just standing up here and it's all really slow, and
Yes.
I get uncomfortable when I'm really busy and it's really fast. I forget that I'm even
Totally.
in front of all those people.
So it's like a contextual thing. You're saying.
Yeah,
So it's like
it's just-
it's music to suit the time and place.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what I love most about dance music.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
It's like,
Well, it's my time to dance and like party, I guess.
Awesome.
When I'm playing.
and do you feel like dancing and partying with me today?
Definitely.
Nice. What have you got prepared today?
So I prepared basically what I'd prepare for any kind of festival
Sweet.
set,
Sweet.
starting at like 135, then going all the way up to 150. So I usually start with a bit of like strip back kind of stuff into like hard house.
Nice. Hard house. That's actually not a term you hear much these days.
But yeah, it works really well as just like, because it's got some like nice classic sounds. It's really like, you know, it's happy, gets everyone's attention. So I'll go from there into more like, kind of a bit more quirky, like vocals. And
Awesome.
It just kind of, and it builds up and up.
Cool. So strip back is almost like creating a blank canvas for you to paint on.
Yeah, definitely. I really enjoy finding all the music and like putting
Awesome.
together I've got all my like methods that I use, and it's just, yeah, that's one thing I love about it.
Well, I look forward to finding out about your methods
Yep.
throughout the course of this set. But in the meantime, how do you feel about taking it away?
Yeah.
Let's
Ready.
do it. We've got Laura King, after 51 emails, finally standing next to me here in the garage. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's an honour. there it is. Kicking off the set at 135 beats per minute. I'll have you know that this is already the fastest set we've ever had on Coburg Up Late. Oh yeah, you got to use a microphone.
You need to get little cordless ones.
Yeah,
like
totally.
headpiece.
Britney Spears, hit me baby one more time. What are we starting off with?
So this one is called Power Drain by Matrix Man.
Oh, love him.
I love Matrix Man.
Can I just say, you're playing with Matrix Man in March.
At Pitch.
At Pitch.
Oh, is he playing?
Yeah.
True. I wonder
Yeah.
when he's playing.
Yeah, because he's so eclectic, so diverse.
Oh, he's the best because this is some of his newer stuff and it's really fast and like really quirky, whereas
Yeah.
some of his older stuff is just completely different to this. But yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
You looking forward to Pitch?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited.
Awesome. What
Yeah.
kind of music have we got in store?
It'll depend. Well, yeah, I know what time I'm playing, but I'm not meant to say yet.
Okay, let's just not say.
Couple more Prosecco's, I might let it all out.
You just let me know, by the way. We've got an esky underneath here, and I'll just keep you topped up.
Yeah, I always do this. I request drinks when I play, and then I never drink any of it because I'm always so busy and just like, obviously.
I completely understand. It's about knowing that the drink is there, which in itself calms you down.
Exactly.
It's like what the cameras can't see right now is just to the side of the screen. I have notes, talking points with Laura, none of which I've actually used yet. Oh, here we go. They're right over here. None of which I've used yet because we're just having a nice chat. But it's actually more about just knowing that they're there and then you can relax.
Yeah, definitely.
Laura King on Coburg Up Late.
Woo!
Is there a problem?
Not sure what's in that ginger beer, but
Little known fact, ginger beer is just beer when gingers drink it. Thank you for the fake laugh for the shit joke.
I'm all about dad joke.
Oh, wonderful.
I had the filter on for like ages then I didn't even realise. That's why it wasn't.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, sorry about
it's so
that,
much
guys.
going on. No, I didn't notice.
Really?
Yeah,
It kind
yeah.
of added to the tension, didn't it?
Tight mix, Laura. Awesome. So, where did you learn to mix? Because I've actually just told the people at home there was quite humble beginnings in your bedroom.
So a couple of friends of mine gave me a couple of lessons when I first started in 2016. And then I just bought some decks and put them in my room and just played night after night.
Wow, that is so inspiring for any bedroom DJ that one day you could be literally headlining Sydney Myer Music Bowl.
But, I only played in my bedroom for like 2 or 3 months, and then I got a gig and I was just thrown into the deep end.
Was that at Bloom?
At St. James, actually, which was another club in Geelong.
Nice.
And I was not prepared. I was not ready, but that was the best thing.
To be thrown in the deep end like that?
Just to be thrown in and put under pressure and just having to learn because I had a gig every week and I was like, shit, I've got to like...
Fuck. How did that go? Like, did that set off? I mean, that's making me anxious.
I was very prepared.
Yep.
So had everything prepared until I was confident enough to go rogue. But these days I prepare everything.
Yep.
From start to finish. But if I'm feeling confident or it's not working, I can kind of veer off. But yeah, I like to be prepared because I do get nervous, and I want to know that if I'm really nervous and I freeze up, I know I'm going to put on a good show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So then how often do you allow yourself to deviate? And then do you believe that deviating makes for a better show, or do you just think they're completely separate entities?
I think when you deviate, it means that you're really comfortable.
Yep.
And when you're really comfortable, like that can be sensed. So yeah, I think that when I deviate, it usually ends up better.
Awesome.
Because it means that I'm more comfortable, therefore there's a better vibe.
Yep.
But
it also means that you're reading the night, right?
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes I'm just too nervous to, and I just need to stick to the...
But how good to have a backup, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. I see you actually had a Coburg Up Late 2022 playlist planned.
Yes.
So that's quite normal for you?
Yeah, because I like to have it planned and name everything, so then I can look back in a couple of years and be like, oh, I did that, and I often, if I am veering off my planned set, I can remember what songs I played at other sets and go to that name.
Oh, cool.
And then choose a song from that night, knowing that that's how I organise my songs, by night, not by genre.
Do you know, I think in a lot of ways, like, that's not militant pre-preparing. I think that's like preparing for freedom.
Well, yeah, exactly. Preparation relieves my anxiety and nerves. So if that's what needs to be done, then yeah.
Can I just say how much I admire that you are so vocal and open about anxiety and nerves, because anxiety is a natural human condition.
Definitely.
And there would be literally nobody watching this that does not experience it to some degree.
Definitely.
And I think, to see someone of your caliber and success and talent being so open about it, I can only see as a really empowering thing. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, anyone who knows me knows that I'm actually very shy and nervous. I'm just up and down. It's a roller coaster.
I feel that, just like techno.
Exactly.
Oh, the song finished.
Oh, no.
No, that's my fault.
We're talking too much.
That's my mix. You know what? They're just up and down, though. So this is Pick and Dan and Victor Ruiz, who you're playing with. It's funny, I'll actually be releasing this episode in the future. So I will say next weekend, but a while ago, you've got this gig with Victor at Picnic?
Yes, correct.
How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, good. So it goes me, then Luigi, then Victor.
Wow. That's huge, by the way.
I know, it is. I don't usually play... I mean, that means I'm going to be playing a chilled set.
Oh, because you're on...
Because I'm warming up.
Sure.
So,
there's people on before you.
Yeah, there is, but I would usually play this kind of pace, but Victor and Luigi would probably play this pace tops.
Yep.
So yeah, I kind of just have to strip it back and do something different, which is fine. I mean, when I first started, I was playing disco, I was playing everything. Any gig I could get, I didn't mind. Any genre. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Awesome. And it seems like even today, like you were mentioning just before we started, that you haven't prepared like a full peak time banging techno set. It's a bit more like atmospheric or a bit more relaxed. Is that to cater for the environment?
Yeah, definitely. I don't actually like loud music. I don't like harsh sounds.
You heard it here first.
I don't like. I've got sensitive ears, like
Yep.
so things. If we're in a small space and it's like really harsh, hopefully you're like, oh shit. Ah.
Let me just turn it down here. I have completely misprepared.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna have like a sook or anything, but yeah.
I will. I'm having a sook.
But personally, I like to cater for. It's all about you have to cater for everything. It's about the whole evening. And, yeah. Hello.
So then tell me, what's your when you hear something like this, is there positive receptors going off in your brain or negative ones?
I know I like it because I feel like this kind of track has been pitched. It's not usually generally 136, is it?
No, it's
Yeah, you
usually
pitched it
sits
up.
around 130.
Yeah. Anything if you like all the Victor Ruiz, that kind of Alex Stein stuff. If you peg it up a little bit, it sounds really good.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I like
cool.
it. Very good.
Awesome. Take it away. We've got Laura King finally on Coburg Up Late. It's a total honour. Enjoying your Prosecco? Mate, I bloody sculled my ginger beer earlier. Look out. I'm going to be hyper, she says. Not that I'm not already. Can you say that again? That was good.
Just gonna peg this up one more if you don't mind.
Alright, so we're moving up to 137 beats per minute. A mere 19 minutes into the day, we're literally way faster than we've ever been. This can only go north. Yeah, so I realised why I missed it. Because I tend to keep my eye on the countdown, but it was counting up. So when it was at 4 minutes, 40 seconds, I'm like, oh, I've got fucking ages. Oh, it's the end of the song.
I think that was me because I reverse it, so I do it the other way.
Ah!
And the song only went for 4 minutes
And 40 seconds.
40 seconds. So yeah, it was shorter than I thought. So.
Sabotage with Laura King. You're going to do that to your international mates at picnic, aren't you? It's cool to watch you EQ. How do you find? It's cool to watch your EQ. How do you find using 4 equalizers?
I'm not used to it, but I am managing.
Yeah. You seem to be managing quite
I
well.
actually think I like it.
Yeah, awesome. You know, Loz, I've always said that you can judge the skill of a DJ by how they recover from an error. And that was really, really cool to watch you do that.
That was tricky.
Yeah, well done, by the way. That was awesome. I tip my hat at you. Nice. What have we got?
This one is called Wasp of a Woman.
Nice, okay.
Bit of a tongue twister.
Not a mouthful at all.
This one is by Rosa Terenzi, who is an Australian.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
She lives in Berlin now, so I'm
Okay.
not sure where she's...
Like half of Melbourne.
Yeah, literally. So I'm not sure where she's from originally in Australia, but yeah, she's amazing. She plays really fast, but a little bit ambient, kind of left field.
So like right up your alley then.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Might I just add, obviously, that song probably wasn't the best to choose after that, but yeah, I whipped it up anyway.
I was really stoked with what you just did then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really cool to watch you work
I
then.
feel like the volume is not as loud.
Oh,
on that
I can
song,
tell you a cool
but-
thing, right? So the V10 mixer comes with a compressor
Oh,
as well.
right.
So what you can do,
Ah.
so what that does, rather than pushing everything up,
Yep.
it just brings the quiet bits louder.
Okay. All right, cool. Good to know.
Because I think, I think Rekordbox automatically matches gain, like it makes everything the same. Well, if it doesn't, I've been doing it all wrong.
If it doesn't, you should invent that.
I also like that you're mixing from a track with woman in its name into another track with woman in its name.
That's a coincidence.
Nice. Plenty of coinky dinks on Coburg Up Late with Laura King. This is awesome. This is really fun, by the way. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the moment that comes up. When's she gonna do it? Love it. Loz, you're a singer.
Yes, I am a singer.
And my research tells me you're also a classically trained pianist.
Yeah, I was. I'm a little bit rusty now, but you know, I know my theory and
Cool.
my chords and stuff. So yeah, when it comes to producing, I definitely excel in like top line writing. So
Can you
Yeah.
explain for those playing along at home and for me, let's be honest, what top line writing is?
so top lines generally like your melodies, your vocals,
Cool.
that kind of thing.
The
So-
melodic and harmonic component of it.
Yeah. So I really excel, although I am trying to produce everything. I'm learning techno, obviously.
Sure.
But I'm very comfortable writing vocals and melodies.
Awesome.
For other people, mainly my friends. So this is Vladimir Dabushkin. So he is Russian, and he just makes the most. It's just quirky and fun and like really feminine. Yeah, I love it. I love all this stuff. So.
What makes something feminine?
It's just polite sounds. It's
I
just,
love that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it, like even the way this vocal moves, there's a quirkiness to it which is very inoffensive.
Yeah, there's nothing scary or dark
Totally.
or harsh. It's really, yeah.
Because when I think of traditional modern techno,
Yeah.
I think very masculine sounds.
Definitely.
To the point where it's like,
Really
you know,
hard kick drum.
yeah, you don't listen to it when your mother's around.
No, definitely not.
I'd probably have mum over for afternoon tea with this.
100%. She might even like get a bit of a boogie going.
Now this time I'm not going to let you sabotage me, and I will attempt an actual mix, Loz.
Pretty, isn't it?
You've used some nice adjectives. You've used pretty and polite to describe techno.
Here he goes.
We've gone from pretty and polite to rude and offensive.
Way to show me up. Couple of tricks.
Admittedly, I was like, how the fuck am I going to mix out of this? But then you started talking, I'm like, just cut it, and they won't notice. So thank you. That was actually creative back-to-back in there. I think the idea is if you talk over the mix, no one's going to know. This is a tune called Train to the Floor by Shuck.
Is it Shuck? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, like Shuck. Not to be confused with the basketball player. One of our camera operators, Sam, over here, actually sent me this song in preparation of playing with you.
You've been getting help.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone, okay? That's our secret, all right? You too. Oh, I have a question, just while we've got a moment. Your understanding of classical music and just music in general and music theory, singing, playing piano, how do you think that informs your understanding of techno and actually your appreciation of techno?
I'm not really sure how it relates to appreciation, but
Are they completely separate, you think?
I think I have an ear for like nice sounds.
Pretty sounds.
Pretty sounds, yeah. And I guess that comes. I feel like I've always known exactly the sounds that I can instantly go, I love that. Like,
Yep.
And I've had that since I was really young. So I guess it's all entwined in some way.
Totally.
But when it comes to like mixing in key and all of that, I've never ever thought about it.
Really?
I just I think I like songs in a certain key,
Yeah, wow.
so it happens naturally.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you mean that when you're actually searching for music,
Yeah.
you won't go out looking for a particular key, but
Never.
something will resonate with you?
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right on.
But even sometimes if the keys aren't the same key, sometimes if they're certain different keys, the dissonance, which, what is dissonance? Dissonance means when harmonies don't harmonise.
It's the opposite of harmonious.
Yeah, exactly. But it sounds nice.
It's also like, yo, you dissing us?
Yeah, it could be that.
Okay, maybe you do like dad jokes.
I do. I actually am a sucker for dad jokes.
Do you need a top up, Loz? You doing all right over there?
I'm okay for now.
Nice,
Yeah,
no worries.
Yeah.
Not to promote binge drinking on Coburg Up Late. I just want to make sure that you're happy. We've got Laura King on Coburg Up Late, and I am so relieved and happy to have her here. Bumping it up to 141. I see what you did there. Very cheeky.
I didn't hear any of that.
I see you bumped us up to 141 already.
Oh yeah, I'm bumping us up without you looking.
Few cheeky bumps. This is awesome. Also feminine. I put this in the feminine bracket. Also, wow, I wish we had a camera on this side to capture your dance moves right now. There is like a serious Melbourne shuffle going on back here. I'll point it out next time it's happening. Can we just have a look at the shuffle that's going on here? Actually, would you mind? Can we just come back and do a little shuffle together?
It comes naturally. I can't do it on cue.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's just pretend there's no cameras pointing at us and we're deep.
Hang on, I'll show you.
Yes! Thank you, Loz. Can you play fake? You can fake DJ. That is some footwork right there.
I don't know what comes over me.
But that's cool. I think that's something so special about
Yeah.
dance music in general. There's such a hypnotic
Oh,
element to it, you know?
Definitely, yeah. The way that I feel when I'm playing and the way that I feel in normal life are just two completely different different things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what perhaps drew you to this style of music in the first place?
I think so, yeah. I play whatever makes me feel like that feeling where you feel so confident and happy and just like this is exactly what I want to be doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is this something that you think you might want to do for the rest of your life?
Yeah, definitely, and more. Like I definitely want to DJ, but I definitely want to make music as well.
Cool.
And see anything music, I don't mind. Yeah, I
Awesome.
don't mind anything music. I'm happy.
Speaking of productions, the last production of yours I heard was a storming remix of The Ride by Sunshine.
Yes.
What's next for you production-wise?
At the moment, I'm just focusing on doing my own stuff rather than saying yes to remixes and putting all that time into doing that.
Totally.
So yeah, I'm just focusing on learning. I'm still kind of like, I wouldn't say beginner, but like medium level. And the stuff that I play, I want to be able to mix my songs in with. So I've got high expectations of myself. So, which is fine. Like, it's not a race.
It's not just fine. I think that's great.
Yeah.
You know?
So I'll release it when it's ready.
Yep.
In the meantime, I'll just play all these amazing tracks.
Do you know that's why I never properly got into producing? It's because there was such a big gap between the music I listened to and the music I could make that
I know.
I was just like, look, I'd just rather be surprised by the music than actually attempt to make something this good, you know?
It's really hard to accept that, like, oh, it might take me 10 years to get this good.
Yep.
And
which is inspiring when you hear the really, really good shit because you realise the amount of work and training and effort and intention that went into it.
Definitely. I think I'm just lucky that I pursued DJing before I pursued producing, whereas most people do it the other way around.
Do they?
Well, yeah. I mean, you think, oh, I'll start producing and then I'll become a good producer, release my own music,
and then people book me for gigs.
But I just didn't care for producing. I just wanted to DJ. I just want to DJ. I love it. But yeah, so now I'm kind of okay with getting gigs as a DJ, and the producing will come when it comes.
And it buys you time as a producer as well, because you've skipped the whole getting gigs part.
Yeah.
That's counting up, right?
Yeah. Am I going or are you going?
No, I think you're going.
That's me. All right. Sabotage.
I'm just getting you back, Loz. I like that this song doesn't drop on the 1. That bass line, the kick drum keeps coming in on the 2, which is a really nice surprise. It like surprise you for a moment. Then you're like, hey, where is it? And then you get the dopamine hit 1 beat later. Good stuff. Laura King on Coburg Up Late.
The beat effects on. Sabotage, I'm telling you.
But that didn't sound too bad.
It kind of worked.
Kind of. It was a very familiar sound that I heard. I'm like, I may have something to do with that.
I just wanted to say quickly, the one that I have on loop here, because I was taking ages to mix out, is by another girl called Adia, and she's Canadian, and I love her. Like, she's so inspiring. Every single song she releases, it's just, I resonate with it completely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so yeah.
Well, we'll actually...
I'd give her a shout out.
Well, we'll tag her in the... Because we'll publish the track list, right?
Yeah.
So Adia may see this.
Yeah,
So if
definitely.
there's anything you want to tell her, it's, we're live.
Adia, you're amazing.
By the way, that conversation happened mid-mix. That was all class. That was really cool. You had an impassioned shout out and then dropped the bass. Yeah, you had to before the song ran out, right? Hey, Loz, you've said before, and I'll butcher the quote, but I'm going to say, and I quote anyway. that there is no feeling like playing to all of your friends on a hometown show on a good system.
When did I say that? But I do feel that, but when did I say that?
It was an interview a while ago.
Oh, right, okay.
I can't directly paraphrase the source, but I guess
What's your reference?
you're like, I don't remember saying it. Prove it.
I want references.
Do you? Well, obviously you still feel that way, but do
Yeah.
you think that Geelong will remain the pinnacle for you in that regard? Like, no matter
Definitely.
how far
Definitely.
your career goes.
Definitely. People that my sisters for one, obviously I've known them my whole life, and my friends who I've known my whole life as well, all growing up in a small community. There's just nothing, it's just like a big house party. There's just nothing like it. And everyone's just like real rowdy and like around you, and it's the best.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So then okay, let's talk about the opposite kind of gig, like when you headlined Sydney Myer Music Bowl, which would have been an incredible experience in itself,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, oh, amazing.
But
amazing.
but quite impersonal.
Yeah, it is a little bit impersonal. I still feel like some of my fans are like in the front area, and they're
Cool.
very like supportive and like yelling out. So I do feel like that kind of
Awesome.
that kind of connection there. But yeah, it's completely different but great at the same time.
How was that, just quickly? Just how, because that was, I'm just going to use the L word, but when Melbourne came out of the first lockdown,
Yeah.
you played one of the first major shows when we were allowed out of our house, and it was literally headlining at the Sydney Myer Music Bowl. How the fuck was that?
It was pretty scary, and it was dark actually, so it wasn't as intense as I thought it was going to be. Like when it's daylight and there's a lot of people, it's just like, whoa, you can see everything.
Yeah.
And coming out of lockdown, obviously hadn't played for like
Yeah, so it's compounded. It's doubly intense.
yeah, exactly. But it was fine. I couldn't really see anyone. It was so dark and the lights.
Just no one turned up.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, it's empty stadium. It's all good. But no, it was great. It was scary, but once you're up there and you're doing it, it's
Awesome.
it's fine.
Yeah, so now you've officially been trained up for Picnic coming
I
up.
have, yes. Do you mind if I top myself up?
How about I top you up while I mix?
Oh, okay, we'll see. See how you go. No, this is service.
I gotta be honest, Loz, when I did the elbow thing, it's because it was only in my ears, right?
Yep.
I actually knocked it out because it was perfectly in.
It looked very impressive.
Thank you.
I was like, has he done that before?
Well, part of me was like, do I tell her? But then I was like, no, you gotta be honest,
I
gotta own
honestly
it.
have never seen that before, so yeah. I may use it as my own.
Fantastic. Just pouring. It's a fucking power move, right? Yeah, come on, let me sort you out.
That is a power move if I've ever seen one.
Hey, you know what must have been a career highlight? You played a...
Just stop that.
Sorry, something came over me.
Is that saying country boy? Don't, I'm a country boy.
I think it's saying whatever you want it to say, Loz.
I'm hearing country boy and I'm liking it.
You played from my perspective, Wool was an incredibly special show at the Amsterdam dance event.
Yeah, I think there wasn't many people there, but obviously the experience and just getting booked to play as representing Australia at the Olympics. At the DJing Olympics.
It's a competition, don't you forget it. Can we give some context on what ADE is, by the way? Because there'll be some people watching that don't understand.
So ADE stands for Amsterdam Dance Event, and it's just like a big music hub where all artists from across the globe, electronic artists, come together, and there's little, not tutorials, what's the live, like little live, like
Demonstrations?
demonstrations of different producers demonstrating how they work in their studios.
Oh, cool.
So there's heaps of lectures. Heaps of lectures, and there's heaps of parties. And it's just, it's like it's professional, but it's like obviously partying, but everyone's there to mingle. And
Yeah, it's kind of like the world's biggest networking event, I think, for dance music.
It was really it was just so amazing to be able to go and just see so many of my, people who I'm really inspired by. Like I was hanging out with Deborah DeLuca.
Wow.
Having a little bit of a party with her. Won't say anything else.
I was going to say having a little bit of a party with Deborah DeLuca. Do you know what was amazing is like you literally told me so much then without saying anything at all.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of a party with Deborah DeLuca and I won't say anything else. That sounds like the best night of my life.
I mean, we're all DJs and into electronic music. I mean, should I say no more?
There's only a few things that could be.
But no, it's the best, and I hope to go back. If not this year, then next year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
am I meant to be mixing out this one?
yeah. But remember, I do it a bit differently to you, like a normal person.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. We got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, but the actual party that you played, wasn't it Rainier Zonneveld's showcase?
So, I forgot about that one. So I played one for APRA.
Awesome.
Who was representing like Australian crew.
At Eurovision.
I can't help but think of the Olympics.
No, I love it. You're up on the podium,
and then
doing the national anthem.
And then I played an early set at the Rainier Zonnevel party, which was all night. Like he played, I don't know for how long, but he had bananas. He had salt. He was eating salt because he needed. He was getting cramps from playing for so long.
What?
He was eating like some kind of salt. I don't know, stick.
I like to think he's just doing coke, and you just walk over, he's like, "It's a salt stick,
You
Lois."
need nutrients for that amount of time. That is crazy amount of time. It was an experience. It was really cool.
Now, was that the party that you said not many people were there?
No, that was a different one.
That's what I thought. Because I'd heard
there was lots of people at Rainier's on the
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll quit distracting you.
Yeah.
You've got enough time for 2 to 3 more tunes.
All right, perfect.
Take us home, Loz.
Alrighty.
I'll quit interrupting. That song title is lit. This is masculine.
Yeah, this is probably one of my. I like to say dirty
Okay, cool.
rather than masculine. It's
Sure,
like a
sure.
bit more on like the dirty side.
Okay, nice. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Fuck my acid. It's true. I don't think you can really get a much dirtier name. Well, I gotta say, oh fuck, I've been swearing a lot this season. I must be relaxed. You're bringing it out of me. Sorry to all of our under 18 viewers.
Yeah, I like to sound polite, but then a few swear words get around. It's about the tone.
Don't put her in the same room as Deborah DeLuca. Deborah DeLuca. Hey, Loz, you got time for a question?
Yes, I guess so.
You're like, oh God, do we have to? No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just genuinely curious. I've seen that domestically or locally, you roll with, you've got a pretty amazing, talented pool of musicians surrounding you.
I really do. So my partner Lee, who plays under Lee Boy, so Lee Boy and Hands Down. Sorry, I turned that up even though you told me not to.
So that's how it is. Lee Boy of Hands Down and Lee Boy fame, who actually just played at the Bowl a couple of weekends ago as well.
Yes, that's right. So yeah, they're obviously amazing producers and performers, and have been doing it for so long, and I'm so inspired by them.
Awesome.
And also one of my best friends, Joseph Connor, again, like knows more than anyone I know about production.
Wow.
He's actually been staying with me in Queensland the last week, and he's been writing heaps of music, and I've been doing all the vocals over the top. So yeah, that's really nice.
So are they Joseph Connor feat Laura King productions?
They will be, yeah.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you find rolling in those kind of talent pools can only help your career?
Definitely. It pushes me to. I'm not naturally a hard worker. Like I would rather, go out and hang out with all my friends, and like I'm very social, like a very social person. Whereas they just put so much time into their productions, and it really influences me and shows me that if I want to do it seriously, then I have to put in the hours.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's not funny. It's cool. By them motivating you,
Oh yeah.
you then motivate
Definitely.
anyone that looks up to you.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. It's a change. Yeah. And for them, they're having me be able to sing, and like I inspire them as they inspire me, and it's nice.
That's beautiful. Well, do you have any advice to pass on to young producers or DJs?
Yeah, it's just putting in the time. It's just,
Even if you feel like not doing that.
it's just hard yakka.
Nice.
It is. I don't know. It's just you have to be able to put in. You have to do it every day
Awesome.
if you want to get to a really. Yeah, unless you started doing it when you were a teenager and it was like playing a PlayStation or something.
Totally.
If you start doing it in your like mid-20s, you have to do it every day. If you want to do it seriously. I mean, if you're just doing it for fun, like all good. But if you want to do it as a career, yeah. Yeah, see, look, once you get me chatting.
We got time for one more song. We got Laura King, Send It Home. Show us how it's done. That is some beautiful words of wisdom from the rave queen herself. If you want to get to where Laura King is standing, it's all about putting in the hard yakka. I admire what you do. It's awesome.
Did I just say hard yakka?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Hard yakka. Remember that ad? Hard yakka. Ooh. A nice feminine song. If you would like to listen to the music from today's show, but you don't want to put up with us chit-chatting over the top, we will be releasing every single song that you've heard today, plus 5 tunes expertly chosen by the maestro herself, Laura King, on her official Coburg Up Late Spotify playlist. You can find it right here at www.coburguplate.com. You were saying you could just keep playing for hours?
Yeah, like at the start, I'm so like, oh, and then it takes me an hour to almost get into it.
Yeah.
And then the second, third hour, I'm just like, yes.
Well, it's all right. We actually haven't recorded any of this. You guys ready to get started? Yeah, fantastic. Before we go, is there anything else to plug? Anyone you want to shout out? Anything coming up that you want to chat about?
This is going to be released after.
Yeah.
So I can't really plug the weekend.
No. But I reckon it's going to be a pretty good gig.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be amazing, yeah. So Friday night in Frankston at my friend Dryden, who runs Recovery Collective.
Nice.
Who's just like amazing. He's such a hard worker. He's just like, doing so
hard
much.
yakka.
Hard yakka. Doing so much in the electronic music scene. So had that gig on the Friday, supporting Luigi. And, I just have to, these vocals are just amazing. Such a nice voice. Her name's Coco. I'm not sure what else she does, but she's singer at the top of a track for Hector Oaks. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's currently in Berlin, as of course. But yeah, not sure where he's from, but yeah, I just love this. Her voice is beautiful.
I'll edit around that. I'm sorry. I think that could get me like a lawsuit, eh?
I have soft hands.
Soft, supple, feminine hands.
Polite.
Yes, there you go. There's the adjective. It's been a day full.
Wanting to tie it all together with polite.
Yeah, well done. Nice. You've been wonderful. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you very much. I'm a bit tangled. Yeah. Right, there we go.
We had, actually, I was just about to reveal another guest that we had on. We had another guest on, and I'm not going to say who, and there was a lot more microphones, and it was chaos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is like minimum tanglage right now.
I think we did well.
Yeah. And you were great.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, what an absolute dream.
Thanks, guys.
Worth all 51 emails. Remember, whatever you do, may you do it with passion. And may we all truly endeavour to be kind to each other, the world around us, and ourselves. I've been DJ Be Kind to Other People with the great Laura King. Good night. Well done.